Breaking news. Serious protest ongoing now at the National Assembly, and see what Nigerians are protesting for as different placards and inscriptions written on their banner over the state of the nation. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. Nigerians are rising up and saying enough is enough. We're not going to allow this to continue. You know, today in Nigeria, people are tired of the perils, are tired of all that is happening, but the federal government continue to insist that Nigerians must be silent and must take it as it is. Although they are oppressing the people, although they are doing everything inhuman to the people, Buhari's family gets their visas, they've traveled outside the country, while others are supposed to remain in the country and wallow through the space of despair. Why did they travel abroad for their own medical care? Look after themselves. As we speak, Buhari's family are no longer in Nigeria. All courtesy of Nigerians putting Buhari at the end of affair. So he has settled himself and his family. Now he wants to implement his Islamic agenda that would not bind on him and his family. Can you see how things have gone from bad to worse? Nigerians are protesting in Abuja as we speak. The protest is being led by Deji Adeyanju with regards to what is going on ground. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Serious protests ongoing on at the National Assembly as Nigerians protest on the state of the nation. Dozens of Nigeria state a peaceful protest at the National Assembly complex in Abuja on Tuesday, July 6, 2021. The protesters were led by popular human rights activist Deji Adeyanju. Many civil society organizations were also present at the peaceful demonstration. The protesters demand an electronic transmission of election results by the Independent National Electoral Commission. They urged the National Assembly to include electronic transmission of results in the Electoral Act. While speaking at the protest, Adeyanju said the removal of electronic transmission of results from the Electoral Act is unacceptable. He said electronic transmission of results will ensure transparency, accountability on electoral officers. The protest came barely 24 hours after the southern governors rejected the demanded electronic transmission of results. According to some reports, the National Assembly has removed electronic transmission of results from the Electoral Act. This was the reason for the protests. The protesters were seen with different bands with inscriptions such as "We demand electronic transmission of electronic results." National Assembly exists for Nigerians. Sovereignty belongs to the people. Stop the forgery and others. And so Nigerians continue to protest and to say this is not acceptable. It is a clear indication that the what's it called, INEC is ready to manipulate results. They've continued to see that if people truly, if the electronic results, if the result has come in as soon as they finish the count and they post it electronically, that's the result. They will not have many of their people come back again because APC know that they have failed. They know Nigerians are not happy. Nigerians do not support their government and will not want them to continue. So what are they doing? Everything humanly possible to ensure that they continue to stay in power. And so they are doing all they are doing to ensure that they are the ones who remain in power. Listen, Nigerians, we have to defend what we believe. We cannot allow these people to continue to oppress us. INEC says that they are the body conducting election, but really and truly they are the most corrupt set of people. Remember the former INEC chairman. Remember how much we presented to you, how much that man was willing to give so that he can retain the office. He was bribing, because he was bribing with a lot of money. Why? He knows how much he gets. For people to be governors, they know who should not be governor. For instance, there are some of them who have no business leading or ruling people. But guess what they have done? They've cleverly, enshrined themselves because they have money on the people. Senate sat, and all they are saying and all they could say about the election is that, okay, they should not use electronics to transmit results. Why? So somebody will come and announce it after the person has been thoroughly bribed, giving 1 billion or 2 billion. And the person will say a B1, it will come and say it's A. Then Nigerians are just supposed to accept that it's A. For the next 4 to 8 years, they have to be stuck with it. and you sit down and pretend and think that all is well. Listen, guys, there is serious trouble ongoing in Nigeria because of those fraudsters who call themselves leadership. Most of them are fraudsters, I can assure you. Why would they ever consider or think that removing the right thing from the electronic transmission of results was a wrong thing to do? Why would they ever think that? Why? If not for the sake of manipulating results, why? Can't you see that something is wrong? Can't you see that this country there is more to it than beneath the eyes? Can't you see that there are a lot of fraudsters who are in Aso Rock, but they will never be paraded? But it's the young boys and young girls that they will parade. I'm not saying you should involve yourself in any form of crime. Oh. Please, if you're involving yourself in any form of crime, don't do it. It's wrong. You are defrauding people, and if you're caught, you'll be dealt with the full route of the law. Please don't defraud people. That's not what we are talking about. The real scammers in this country are in Aso Rock. The real big deal that steals, that does a lot of things, when after stealing or after they've concluded their plans, or they've done whatever they want to do, they join politics. Or don't you know that Nigerian politicians have what we call immunity? Oh, please investigate. You know why Bori has to be sent to the to the UK for, to be dealt with and all that? It's because in Nigeria is immune. Have you heard that he was put in prison in Nigeria? Because they know what they are doing. They can't do anything to him. They are all the same people. Half a dozen and six. What's the difference? Half a dozen and six. Is there any difference? That's what's happening. So when you look at all of them, they want to be there forever. The power, they keep rotating it among themselves, within themselves, for themselves. In fact, they started adding their sons gradually here and there into politics, gradually here and there. Today is in House of Rep, tomorrow is this. Even the youth that you think that they are going there and they will stand for the youth, they are not much different. Or have you seen Desmond Elliot doing anything that pertains to the youth or assisting the youth in any way, form, or kind? The answer is no. They are the same people, the same thing, the same set of people going. It's just, what you call merry-go-round. It's the same, it's a circle. For the fact that it's in the east today does not mean that it will not rotate back to the south or to the west and it will come back again to the east. It's called merry-go-round. It's not real. You think you are making progress before you say Jack Robinson, you are back to the same spot. No progress. That's why Nigerians will have to say enough is enough. Leave us a comment. We'd really like to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.